here today and we're trying Doritos, and let's just say Justine looks a little different.
Oh, I'm Justine. Sorry, Justine's also in here, and I was like, oh, does she have new bangs that I didn't notice? I'm sorry.
That is confusing.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Justine.
I feel like
I'm
everyone
Justine.
at home is going to get it.
Sterling, editor-in-chief of Sporked, and as my first move, I would like to invite everybody to write letters to the editor and don't hold back. I mean, really let her/me have it.
This is an attack on women. All right.
What's your favorite Doritos flavor?
3, 2, 1. Cool
Tapatio.
Yeah. I think I might I think I either like sweet, chili, or just regular ones the best. Because regular. Yeah, I
the
think
taco
that regular Doritos. Oh, nacho cheese.
Why don't you call
I don't think you
nacho
call that
cheese
regular.
But it was intuitive when she said regular. I knew what she meant.
This is like
No, I did not
Doritos
know that.
You didn't know what she meant?
I did not know what she meant.
I had to just look at Justine for help because
Taco is the original.
But didn't you, for sure, growing up, like
No,
nacho cheese?
I was Cool Ranch.
No, but nacho cheese was like the Dorito.
I will say
Not
for me,
for
growing
me.
up, it was called Nacho Cheesier and Cooler Ranch.
Sure, I do remember this.
They had the weird, what's called like a comparative phrase or whatever, like not superlative.
Sure.
And so I would say Nacho Cheesier is the original Dorito for me.
Okay. I give up already, so whatever.
No, I just didn't know. I'm sorry. I think Tapatio is the best flavor objectively.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I really love Cool Ranch. And every time I have one, it's better than I remember it being. Are we starting with these?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Original nacho cheese. I think there's like a pretty heavy split between if you're a nacho cheese person and a Cool Ranch person. I think you can tell what the differences are in terms of like how you live your life by that. Like,
Okay, well, tell us, because it's me and Gwynedd.
Well, yeah, what is...
So you're nacho cheese, you're a Cool Ranch.
yeah, because we're pretty similar in a lot of ways, but what are the differences you see?
I think so. I'm also a Cool Ranch person. This is my version of astrology, by the way.
Okay.
I think, Jordan, you are somebody who values excitement, stimulation. You want new experiences out of life. Gwynedd, I think you more value like safety.
100%.
nesting. Yeah.
Wow.
This is like
All right.
actually very accurate.
I know. I'm very intuitive. I'm an empath.
I'm a homebody, and I like to feel safe. Those are my two best things.
Yep.
And I love nacho cheese Doritos.
Well, there you go. And I'm an absolute wild woman sucking down Cool Ranch Doritos.
So you're in the alley out back from 7-Eleven. She gets crazy back there with the buzz balls and the
I'm
computer duster.
Absolutely nuts, yeah. Honestly, crazy how much we talk about doing whippets on a food channel.
Well,
Wait, what?
He said I was back behind the gas
Doing
station
whippets?
with computer duster.
Yeah.
And I said, it's crazy how much we talk about. It's because Gwynedd and I both grew up in
Sometimes
Florida.
though, I think
I know.
how many whippets I accidentally did when I was a kid, really just trying to get the whipped cream out of the canister.
Sure.
You know, because I was a little fiend that was digging around in there, and if there was
Absolutely.
any whipped cream left, that was
And then
going
you're
in
like,
there.
I can't see anything.
Why do I feel so beautiful?
I think that explains why I didn't get a higher SAT score.
So listen, what do you think of these?
I think they're good. I always wish they were like a little cheesier
So
or
that's
spicier or something.
Literally exactly what I was going to say was that I love these and I think the nacho cheese flavor is beautiful and like so unique to Doritos, but I wish there was more of it on them.
It's the perfect standard bearer. It's like the, it's the middle of the bell curve of Doritos.
Sure.
For me completely. But
Yeah.
I agree. I think Doritos are the best chip. I love the texture of them. The nacho cheese flavor, I think it's the best cheese flavor that is on any chip.
Did you say you think Doritos are the best chip in general?
In general, Doritos to me.
Wow.
Huge.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's like
Yeah.
breaking news.
I'm so glad you're here.
It's interesting because they're not like tortilla chips,
Sure.
right? It's like a corn masa, but it's not turned into a tortilla and then fried. Like it's got a really light bite to it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had the international Doritos, like the texture isn't the same. These are so unique.
Interesting.
So this is the spicy nacho flavor, which I feel like I just don't bother with.
It's not
tell
spicier.
you why, it's not spicy.
And I think it's less cheesy.
I think these are like the difference between a Dorito and a regular tortilla chip a little bit also is that these are like greasier.
Yeah.
Like they have like grease like smushed into them in like a really good way.
Well, because that's how the flavoring sticks.
Holds the
You
seasoning,
need to,
yeah.
you need to grease it a little bit.
Yeah. I will say, I know there are going to be people in the comments right now being like, they're licking their fingers. Yeah, if you're eating a chip that ends with an O, a Dorito, a Cheeto, a Frito, and you're sucking on your tips a little bit.
I'm sucking on your tips.
And if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I'm sorry, you can eat your chips with chopsticks, and that's beautiful. That's not what we're doing here. So just respect. Please be respectful.
Eat your chips. We'll suck on our tips, okay?
And now that's a t-shirt. Justine, write it down. That's new merch.
Okay. Now I want to try taco flavor because I want everyone to.
Taco flavor tends to go very heavy on the cumin.
Which I love.
I know, and I hate that.
I know, you hate it. I'm
Unlike
a cumin
Andrew.
free.
Does it smell like body odor to you?
Yes, there's something.
Does it smell like body odor?
stinky
No.
about
It
it.
smells like body odor to me, but in a good way.
I love. Well, okay, sure. Maybe it smells like body odor to me. Whatever it
You
smells
smell
like, I
good,
like.
though.
It's like a pheromone. That which
Sure.
disgusts is also that which arouses.
Sure,
I
sure,
also
sure.
immediately
give that a huff.
when I think that actually smells good. It smells like taco seasoning.
delicious.
Holy crap!
Thank you.
It tastes very Cool Ranch-ish to me, but like because there's something it's like something milky tasting.
It tastes like they mixed together the Cool Ranch seasoning and the nacho cheese seasoning,
Literally.
and then that's what this is.
Yeah, so-
plus cumin.
So this is pure whey. Because you taste that milkiness of it, which is to mimic the sour cream in
It's
a taco.
nice.
It is real nice.
It is pure whey isolate. So,
it really does taste like, that's what it is. It tastes like sour cream.
So there's whey protein concentrate, MSG, then just straight whey, and then you get powdered buttermilk. Yeah, these are wildly dairy heavy.
I like them.
I love, how good would it be if you made like a 7-layer dip and dip those in it?
Come on now.
Also, yes. Okay, so when I was in high school, we had a taco bar in the cafeteria, which I think is extremely cool. Not every day, but a lot of days.
Sure.
And I would just load up the entire tray with like beans, meat, all the toppings, and I would buy a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos and I would dip.
Ooh,
Like best lunch in the entire world.
delicious. I mean, it's like a DIY walking taco, or like, I mean, I'm a Frito chili pie till I die kind of guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How many t-shirt slogans are we coming up with?
We are machines. We are branding machines.
This spicy nacho, I want to go back and just give my case for that. I
Okay.
think that is the perfect gateway out of nacho cheese. If you ever want to learn how to like leave the home, get some excitement in your life, you know what I mean? This is like your kind of like eat, pray, love. You start with the spicy nacho.
And then
You know?
like if you're like a total shut in, and
Yeah.
then you're like, you want to step, like just get like
Just a
a
little bit.
toe out the door.
The official chip of agoraphobes. I
Yeah.
think is
Yes.
what
There you
we
go.
call it.
Yes, exactly. T-shirt.
Bless you.
Okay.
I
Cool
really
Ranch.
thought it's so embarrassing.
They smell
Like
good.
burping on camera is not great, but when you burp on camera, but you think you've hidden it, and then the person next to you is like, "Queen." It's like really embarrassing.
Excellent.
I already had a microwave burrito, a beef, bean, and cheese burrito this morning.
Tina's?
That's what I had for breakfast. No, Trader Joe's has a new one.
Ooh.
And I have incredibly bad indigestion. That's made me question whether I remember to take my heartburn pill this morning.
I'm gonna have to rock you like a baby after this.
I know.
When you get an under-seasoned Cool Ranch Dorito, disappointing. But
Look at
when
this
you
guy.
get a heavily seasoned, ooh, it'll send your brain right to space.
Also, the seasoning on it, it's the green and red flecks, which I believe are powdered bell pepper, which is like one of the things that makes it. We've made it from scratch before. What an excellent chip. It's the acid that gets you right
It's
off the
so
bat.
really
tangy.
does.
Citric acid on it.
And it's so different.
It hits ya.
really is like, other chips don't taste like that. And I think it's the combination of the corn masa or flour or whatever it is, and then the Cool Ranch. Because you get ranch chips, but I think this is so different.
I think their seasoning powders are like drastically more different than everybody else's
Sure.
in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get a Ruffles and a Lay's cheddar chip, whatever, that's gonna be really
Similar.
relatively similar. Doritos, like, everything's kicked up a little notch.
I was
you
gonna
know?
say it's kind of like big fat seasonings because I think this is like a chip that can handle it because it's got like bumps and things on it.
Yes, they
Yeah.
could have their slogan be seasoning you can see.
Ruffles has ridges, Doritos has like dermatitis bumps.
Dermatitis, which
know?
I demonstrated by going.
You know, when your skin has dermatitis.
You should get into the. How many friends do we all collectively have who have been in prescription drug commercials?
Oh, thousands
I feel
probably?
like every one that I watch is somebody, mostly people that I think you know, like
I
all like
mean,
improv-y type.
Almost every single person that I went to college with, their first job out of college, if they booked immediately, was like, I have vaginal dryness. I was so jealous. I would be like, that's honestly incredible. You probably made $30,000 doing that. I'm a hostess at a restaurant, you know?
How do we get into that?
I really want to be in a heartburn medicine commercial if anyone's casting one at the moment.
Yeah, like true testimony.
Like I'm a
B-roll
professional
dancing.
food taste tester and I rely on this medicine every day.
Ooh, that
Right?
honestly is really good. Like Tums or Pepto should like reach out. Justine?
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that, but like
It works.
erectile dysfunction medication, hit me up. No reason.
Sure.
No reason.
100%. Maybe like if you sell any medication, if you're too hot or like too juicy, anything like that, then contact me. No reason.
Where we go next?
I think that we should do the flaming hot cool ranch.
This is now we're dialing it up to 12 right now because this is a hell of a flavor.
I don't remember. I kind of remember tasting these so long ago. I feel like I didn't like them as much as the regular Cool Ranch, but I'm excited to return because I love spicy.
I'm belching.
It's so red. I know I'm belching too.
Redder than the devil's dick.
Makes you want
Am
to
I
fight
allowed
someone.
to say that?
I was like, we're really pushing the bounds of what we are and are like not allowed to say. We're uploading it. We'll just mark the
What I
language
like that
and
about
drug
though
thing.
is it actually presupposes the existence of a Christian God.
Oh, I didn't realize
Yeah.
I was doing that. I take it back.
Yeah, what
It
are you saying,
also,
devil's dick?
it also, you know, then there's also an implication of hell, not just
Yeah.
heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and then also that the devil's a man, and
Yeah.
that he has a penis.
No, but I'm picturing the red devil. Like he might even just be wearing
Like
a
the
red suit.
hockey mascot?
He's
or-
only a cartoon.
Who is
He's
that?
New Jersey
There's
Devils?
New Jersey
Yeah.
Devils? Is that what you're
He's a
talking
cartoon.
about? Oh.
Okay.
He's a drawing of a man. So he doesn't even really exist, just in a drawing.
Those are pretty red.
Who is that? Where did you see him?
There's just like a drawing of the devil.
Like on the deviled ham can.
I
Yeah,
was literally gonna say
totally.
deviled ham, and I was like, nobody's
Okay.
gonna know what the hell deviled ham is. But yeah,
Okay.
my nana loves deviled ham.
Sure she does.
God, I love devil. I would love some deviled ham.
I kind of like deviled ham too.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
Wait, why?
It doesn't taste like Cool Ranch at all.
You taste the milky.
I'm not getting enough milk.
The Flamin' Hot, it's just so acidic, so spicy that it is blasting your palate everywhere. You have no idea which way is up.
I would say I actually think this doesn't taste like Cool Ranch or Flamin' Hot.
Did you eat the chip?
I think it's just
Yeah.
hot, like, but it doesn't have that
It is hot,
Flamin'
yeah,
Hot
I know.
citric. It doesn't have as much of the citric acid.
It does
Yeah.
not taste like
That.
a Flamin' Hot Cheeto, that's for dang sure. Which
Look at-
honestly, I don't like, but
I know. Also, the way they illustrated it looks like it has like mold or something growing on it. It's really gross
yeah,
looking.
that's
the dermatitis.
extremely ugly. It looks
is
like it has
ugly.
sesame seeds on it for some reason.
I think it's a great chip, but the chip industry is running up into a weird thing where you can't really make things spicier because you're gonna reach a ceiling.
Yeah.
And so the way that they have to go is kind of like making things more sour. And so now there's like kind of inching up to what is the spiciest, most sour chip you can make. And Takis changed the game on what they thought like the American palate can handle.
Sure.
And so now Doritos is having to like respond to stuff like the Dinamita.
I was gonna say,
Dinamitas.
so why don't we try the
But
Dinamitas?
also, I think the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch response was like, we have Flamin' Hot, we have the acidity of Cool Ranch, smashed together. I still think it's a good chip.
Why not? I don't think it's a bad chip. I just think, once again, blindfolded, I would not know that that was Cool
This
Ranch.
one's mine. Did you?
What? Oh, I just put mine behind.
Okay, so these are Doritos Chili Limon Dinamitas. They're hot, not extra hot nor medium. They're right in the middle.
Can I say every flavor that looks like this is technically chile limon? Right?
Sure.
So Takis, right? They have like fuego, they have nitro.
Yeah,
all that.
but that is what they are, yeah.
Even blue heat, it's all chile and limon. It's all spicy and sour.
I have a question. Isn't Takis coming out with a chili limon flavor? That's like the new one.
All
so
of the
they're
flavors
now
are chili
Takis.
limon.
Now Takis is copying Doritos.
I'm
Isn't
interested
that
to
a
know
twist?
how that will be different than the normal Taki, though. Because I think Josh is right. That's already the flavor profile.
Probably just more citric acid. These are very citric acidy.
These are very citrusy. I think these, you get a little body odor taste on the front end.
Here's what I'm curious about. So we also have Flamin' Hot Limon Doritos. So do these just taste the same?
Bust that bad boy open. Let's find out.
All right.
There's a term they use, hyper palatable,
Whoa.
to describe like the kind of like processed food industry. This is about as hyper palatable as you can get. I don't think there's a single grain of salt or citric acid that you could add to this that wouldn't put it over the edge. This is seasoning to the edge.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a good
this
slogan,
is so
too.
hyper seasoned to the edge. Edge yourself.
I love edging.
Now, am I correct when to my understanding, the Dinamitas and the Takis are a, what?
Sorry, I thought you were going to talk about I thought you were going to talk about the dynameter. I'm sorry. I just-
Dynameter. These are not where I think they should sit. No, this is a different chip than the chip itself. This is more of a tortilla chip, correct?
100%. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Totally. These are too tart for me. They're way too tart. It makes me like flinch to eat them.
You need a milkshake. You need a little milkshake.
I don't even feel like finishing that, to be honest with you.
It just tastes like a citric acid chip. I'm
It's
not
just
getting
like-
any Flamin' Hot or Chile or anything.
Can you pass the? I want to see if I eat a Cool Ranch Flamin' Hot if it's just gonna taste like nothing after eating this.
Probably.
Right?
They are hot, which is nice.
Yeah, they're hot.
What I do like is
Woo.
you don't just taste citric acid, you actually taste lime
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, I think you could dip those in guac, and it would be a nice experience. But
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if I
think-
would eat a bunch by themselves.
In
'cause I
a
don't think they
creamy
taste
dip, I think they would be tolerable, but
These
they're
taste
too much
more
for
like
me.
Cool Ranch after you've eaten those.
I'm sure.
Wild.
Because I think before we ate them after the Cool Ranch.
Excuse me.
Logical.
These also don't. Yeah, these don't have any like citrus juice or anything in them.
Is it just citric acid?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if it's like natural lime flavor though.
Yeah, probably. There's something I'm
Yeah,
getting.
there must be.
Did you have
some
the
kind of-
the powdered citrus?
True lime.
True lime.
And I love it. I use it almost every single day.
When's the first time you had a true lime packet?
Oh, I feel like a long time ago, and then I never heard anything about them ever again. And then all of a sudden, I saw all these women putting it in their Diet Cokes, like
What?
on TikTok. That's what I saw.
I had it on an aeroplane.
Sure.
Because I got like a drink
Bloody
or whatever.
Mary.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
they give it to. That's so cute.
Some airlines do, yeah.
It's good. I didn't believe in it at first.
Ooh, I was so skeptical, but I love citrus, and so I bought some to try. It really is incredible. Every night at dinner, for the most part, I make Kendall and I big glass of ice, Fresca, True Lime packet, a little grenadine.
Wow.
Makes like a Fresca ultra citrusy Shirley Temple. It's
You
unbelievable.
do that every
Sounds
night?
so good.
Pretty much,
Such
yeah.
a beautiful act of
When we
love.
eat at home,
Yeah.
yeah. I love her so much.
I give Julia
Oh,
a
God,
cup
I
of
love her
warm
so
water.
much.
That's disgusting, and that's the difference between men and women.
Big glass.
Yeah.
of
I
milk.
wipe surfaces though, the man
That's-
screams.
I guess that's good. Don't let her around me.
I'm choosing Tapatio next.
Got it.
Thank you.
I like when they have this guy on them.
Oh, I love that guy. Oh, that guy. I thought you meant the Tapatio man, because I like him too.
I like the
The Sabritos.
Tapatio man, but
Who's
the
he?
Sabritos
Oh.
mascot. So this is all like their like Latin American authentic flavors of Latin America.
Is that Sabritos guy, or do I just associate him with Sabritos? Which to me were like the first chip I saw with that logo on it.
No, I think that is, and I think they Frito-Lay like
Bottom.
absorbed it.
Yeah.
This is in the running to me for the best Dorito overall.
Yeah.
I think, is it our best? Yeah, I think it's our best too,
Okay.
historically. It's just, it tastes exactly like Tapatio. And I think it's one of the few chips that I've ever tasted where I'm like, this tastes exactly like what it's supposed to, and especially for like a branded collab product.
Yeah.
But also, it's a little cheesy too.
Yeah.
Like you're still getting Dorito. Like you're still getting like what the heart of a Dorito is.
This is
but
what
with
spicy
Tapatio.
nacho should be. Like this is what spicy nacho should be, right?
100%.
Yeah. It's just so, so good.
You were agoraphobic, you had spicy nacho, you dipped your foot out, and then
Now I'm walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
you're partying. You know,
Soon,
you're
yeah, you'll be
dancing.
meeting me behind the gas station. I got buzz balls.
Puffin.
God bless the buzzballs.
Okay.
So good.
Well, spicy sweet chili is open. So
Sure.
why don't we-
Why not?
Historically, this is the one
Why
that I
don't
have
we?
said is my favorite Dorito.
I think that these are really good. Like they have. My recollection is that they contain soy sauce powder, and that's what gives
Okay.
it like that, like very intense savory flavor.
I would also venture a guess that this has the highest concentration of MSG for any Dorito.
God, MSG is delicious.
I
It
agree.
is.
But that's what gives it that like lingering. Is there disodium inosonate and guanylate in there? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's called meat extract.
Weirdly,
loser.
there's also there's also stevia in here. That's why they're a little sweet.
Wait, really?
Ew.
But really, there's not even soy sauce powder in the listed in the ingredients, so it's just MSG.
Wild.
Oh, MSG.
They're so good though.
Yeah.
These are, I mean,
That tastes like a whole meal.
I've said this before though. My only gripe with them, and it's not even really a gripe, they do not taste like spicy or sweet chili or any, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. To me, they more so taste like really savory, almost like, they don't taste like teriyaki, but you know when you like go to the mall and you get like a teriyaki place from the place at the mall,
I love
and
that
it has
stuff.
like everything in it, and it's like so unbelievably savory.
yeah.
That's kind of what that gives me. I wouldn't change a thing.
It's like a touch spicy, and it tastes like teriyaki sauce.
Yeah.
Like literally, that's what it tastes like.
But it's so savory that like it reminds me of like that mall teriyaki because they always make it with like dark meat chicken. So it's like there's like a savoriness to it. I don't know. That's what they should rename it to that. Mall
You
teriyaki.
guys hear about the lawsuit where the person ate the boneless wing, but there was a bone in it, and they like lacerated their throat, and they had to go to the hospital,
no.
and it was like terrible, and they sued, and then a judge in Ohio ruled that the term boneless, it is just an implication of a style of cooking and does not imply that there are no bones in it.
Well,
That's what the spicy sweet chili on the Doritos is.
Sure.
It's just a sort of invocation of the fact
It's a
that chilies were
concept.
thought of when this was made.
Wow, that's really wild.
that seems like
Miscarriage of
crazy
justice.
precedent to set.
Yeah, actually, a lot of judges dissented and wrote a lot of dissenting opinions about it. Pretty messed up.
I feel like that judge must know someone in like the boneless chicken wing industry.
I'm sure his like dad owns Purdue or something.
That's
you know
not
what I mean?
great.
Not
I
the
know.
college.
Go Boilermakers!
To be clear, not
Big
the
Kyle
college.
Orton guy.
That's their mascot.
Uh-huh.
The Boilermaker? Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
is
didn't
a
remember that.
Boilermaker is somebody makes a boiler.
Of course.
But right? Like,
Also a drink.
yeah, it's a drink, but I think it's called that because people who make boilers need something heavy after a shift of making boilers. So you just drop a shot into a
How do
beer.
you, when you say make boilers, what do you mean?
We all know.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
kind
need
of
to ask.
embarrassing that you don't
We
know
all
that,
know what
actually.
that is. Making a boiler. Sounds like a really terrible sex position.
Tell us in the comments what you think that making a boiler means.
And which
Thanks.
limbs go
Do you
where.
know?
Like a boiler.
Like an industrial piece of...
Like a thing that heats your house.
Oh.
Okay.
Boiler.
Is that what it's called?
Okay.
Isn't it called like a furnace? But you call it a boiler?
Like, you've heard like a boiler room? There's a room where all the boilers are.
There is a boiler room.
There's a concert venue called the Boiler Room.
There is.
And I think there certainly is. Big fan of Rebecca Black's set there. That should be great.
Okay, listen. Moving on to Salsa Verde.
Great.
Another classic. Another like big childhood staple.
What is that?
Someone is screaming outside? Is what it sounds like? But it sounds like a child is screaming outside? Oh, a siren!
My inner
the sea?
child is screaming right now.
Justine, you should have just been in this too.
I have a thought about these, and you guessed these right?
Ivan.
And it's because they taste green.
They do. They
How-
do. They taste
is
real
it
green.
just the flavor?
jalapeno.
It's jalapeno.
They
okay.
taste-
Jalapeno tastes real green.
They taste exclusively like jalapeno. These do not taste like salsa verde. Maybe on the finish a little bit, but on the, I mean, I think they're delicious once again, but not knowing the name of these, I would guess that these were like jalapeno flavored chips. And I think they capture the jalapeno flavor better than a lot of jalapeno flavored chips because you get a real fruitiness. You do get that like greenness to it. It's really nice.
I like it a lot.
Me too.
It's like more subdued than a lot of the other flavors, and
Yeah.
you have to like, it's a thinker.
I think
But
that's a
it's
very
good.
astute observation. I agree with you entirely.
Thank you.
I think that I would buy these again. These would also be good with dip.
Guac or like
Or
yeah.
bean dip would be
Ooh.
so good. But also, I think if anyone at Frito-Lay is watching this, I know and you probably are.
We're calling you in, not calling you out.
You know how Cheetos makes like the cheddar jalapeno flavor, and they're so good.
Oh my God, they're
so there
so
should
good.
be a jalapeno nacho cheese flavored Dorito.
Delish. You're already putting it on the Cheeto, just put it on the Rito.
That's my idea.
Steal a bucket from one factory. Go
Come
over to the other
on.
tumbler. Yeah.
Wouldn't be that hard.
I do have a bias against cheese flavors. Like I don't love
Uh-oh.
cheese flavored chips in general.
I like the cheddar sour cream flavor, but I think I mean, I have to be in a certain mood for a cheddar sour cream ruffle, but I think outside of that, I'm probably with you on that one.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was I forget.
Like a cheese flavored chip.
I'm never reaching for a
forgot.
cheese flavored
I
chip.
forget. I forget.
I think I eat too many preservatives and it's making my brain bad.
Sure.
Preserving it.
Yeah.
Future
You'll
use.
live forever, but in what way?
Yeah, I know, exactly. Oh my God. Just drooling. I want to try those.
This?
Yeah, do you hate them?
No, it's just, I don't like marketing like this. Actually, well, okay, let me say this. I think this is a good thing to buy probably if you like both flavors. It's a bag that's loaded taco and nacho cheese. Is it just a mix of those two chips in this bag?
I think so, but aren't you curious what the loaded taco ones taste like and if it's any different from the taco flavor?
Oh, I guess you're right. Okay, fine.
I think the nacho cheese is the loaded on the taco. I think this is like the hybrid KFC, like Taco Bell, Pizza Huts.
Yeah,
where
but
it's
I like
kind of-
that, and that's different.
Yeah, but yeah, they still won't make you a mashed potato taco.
But that's why you have to do what
Oh,
I did
yeah.
growing up. You have to get an enchilito, beans instead of beef, and then top it with mashed potatoes.
Do they still make
No, it's not.
enchiladas?
No, they briefly did like a stint of them again, and you can kind of like DIY one yourself with like menu customizations. But I was like all about the enchilito growing up.
Okay, wait.
I love something called a Santa Fe chalupa or a Santa Fe gordita. There was
From
black
Taco Bell?
beans and corn. Yeah.
That sounds delicious. Crazy that they don't have corn as an option at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest thing to like freeze and unfreeze and serve, and it's so delicious.
Look at that one. It's beautiful.
I got a crazy hyper seasoned one, and I don't know which flavor it was. I think it was loaded taco. I'm getting the cumin now. Am I like only getting loaded taco out here?
So in my opinion, taco flavor is more delicious than loaded taco.
I can't really tell. Are those one chip, or is it two different types of chips in a bag?
3 different types of chips in a bag.
They're called collisions though, which is genuinely confusing.
Which makes it seem like it's...
Spread the chips out. See if they look different, because they all kind of taste the
Okay,
same.
but then you have to clean the table.
Oh, Zamboni, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, they're different.
That's not what a Zamboni is.
I don't know.
You know, the big machine that sucks the ice.
Oh, wait. What's the Zamboni doing?
It smooths it, doesn't it?
It wets it.
It like
smooths
wets it and smooths it.
Well, that's what I intend to do to the table. I wet
You wet it and then you smooth
You're all sloppy with it.
Okay, that's taco, and then that's nacho cheese.
Eat them at the same time. Oh. Or do whatever you want, sorry.
I feel like I would want more easily differentiated chips in there.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a really good point.
I think if it was
This
Cool
guy,
Ranch
like,
and
that's a
loaded
dark-
nacho, that would have been, or loaded taco, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
The loaded taco, I think I just stabbed a Dorito in my gum hole.
Gets in the bloodstream quicker.
I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Gets you faster.
Oh my god. 911. I think that the loaded taco have a musty flavor that I don't like.
Musty.
Good body odor. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
I don't dislike it. I don't think they're as creamy as the other ones.
That's very true. I tasted it.
And I think, I think once again, I think the collision, so Justine is crying on the other side of the table. You okay? What's going on?
Just
Why are you crying? She's laughing so hard she's crying.
Because I said gum hole.
Class, something Justine would love. She loves a gum hole. Nothing. I think just Justine, she likes whole humor.
Oh, yeah.
I would say. Do you feel like that's fair?
Because I know what Gwynedd means. I know she had a tooth out, and now she has a hole in her gum.
I
But
didn't-
The idea of just blindly saying gum
In my gum hole.
moving on like a
No.
I think people will be like, do you mean your mouth? Like the place you
When I-
chew gum?
No, when I chew gum, there's a special hole in my mouth where I store it. I go,
And you just got chips up in it.
I also have a gum hole. My upper right.
wait, from having a wisdom tooth out?
Not wisdom tooth, just another tooth. But they never put a new one back in.
Yeah, I have
What?
gum hole bottom right.
Gum hole. We all have gum holes.
But it's
Justine,
smaller.
We all have gum holes. Her gum hole's small, pretty well maintained. My gum hole, wild and ever expanding.
I have cavernous gum holes at the moment. Gaping gum holes.
Now, is that a depth or a width issue in your gum hole?
Hey, listen, both can be a
Depth at the
problem.
Definitely at the moment. Okay, barbecue.
They've tried to climb this mountain several times in the past.
I don't
Sweet and
love
tangy
it.
barbecue. I feel like this is not for me. I could smell it when I opened the bag for you guys, and I was like, ugh.
I don't think it's bad, but I think the corn finish overpowers the barbecue flavor. I just don't think barbecue takes to this type of chip as well as it does to a potato chip.
Whoa. I would agree with you. However, I believe the best barbecue chip on the market is a corn chip, and that is the Frito
Twirl.
Twisted.
You're right.
But they
Ooh,
kind of
those
they
are so good.
They
You're right.
nailed it though.
But yeah, something
Right.
about that is... But I guess those don't... I don't know. There's something I'm getting from the taste of the chip of this that I don't love with the barbecue.
The
that I don't get with
combination
that.
of this chip with this barbecue seaning is just not right.
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
not it.
I'm trying to think why exactly I feel that way, but I do. Like, there's nothing that would ever make me reach for this chip if
no.
it were.
And it's not bad. If I was at a party and that was in a bowl next to like some ranch dip, I would say yum. No problems, but I wouldn't buy it.
No, I think the ranch chip feels necessary though.
Let me out there. You guys ever have
so
the
dull.
California Pizza Kitchen barbecue chicken salad?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
definitely.
But imagine those instead of the normal tortilla chips. Now I'm in.
That would be
That's
great.
such a good
Now I'm in.
idea.
That would be absolutely
It's a salad
delicious.
chip.
Yeah, I love that.
I agree.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm saving the flamas for last.
Because you're scared
They're
you're
more
going to blow us
acidic.
out.
They're more acidic, spicier, and less sweet than the Fritos. In a
Oh,
way that
yeah.
I don't love. It's like there's something clinging on
Yeah,
the
those
palate.
Frito ones are so sweet.
They're so good. How does this packaging make you feel?
Special. like I won something.
It reminds me
Me
of
too.
like American Apparel gold lame. Like, do you remember
Ooh, I love
in like
that.
the early mid 2000s, everyone was wearing like gold lame leggings and stuff from American Apparel? That's what that brings to me.
I know. Well, then they also made like a bodysuit that people would wear as a swimsuit, or maybe it was a swimsuit.
It was
you could
not a
definitely see
swimsuit.
people's pubes through it.
It was a bodysuit. Yeah, you were supposed to absolutely have pants on with it, 100%. I remember that too.
You're giving all of Jacksonville a big old show. Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm excited for these. I've never had these.
We had them the other day. We liked them.
I wasn't invited.
Sorry, I don't think you were here, to be fair.
Oh, I got sick.
It feels like a big swing.
Whoa, it is a big swing.
They promise. So, what golden sriracha is, I absolutely could not tell you. I've never heard of that. But they are claiming that they are tangy and sweet. To me, they do taste tangy and sweet. I get a really strong bell pepper flavor.
I was gonna say
also-
like a pickled bell pepper though. It tastes like pickled peppers to me.
Interesting. To me, I'm getting like, if you were to get like in an American style Chinese restaurant, some kind of like fried chicken with a sweet sauce with like big chunks of bell peppers in it, which is
Yeah.
like, you know what I
That
mean?
sounds
Like,
really
like
good.
that. But I feel like you get that kind of thing a lot. Like, that is what this kind of tastes like to me.
Also, the chili garlic sauce that you would put on that, which is made by the same company that makes sriracha, like Tongwut Foods, the Vietnamese American company.
Sriracha's a category of hot sauce.
Hmm?
Sriracha's a category of hot sauce.
So what
not
pepper
just
would-
made by one company? Just saying.
Come on,
Also-
sriracha was never a category of hot sauce. It was okay.
It is
I have so
now.
much to
It's
say about the
from-
category. Sorry.
Okay. There's
Sorry.
also there's a yellow
Weird.
sriracha.
Okay.
What peppers are made of?
What's,
Yeah,
yeah,
those-
Yellow chili peppers.
perfect.
So sriracha like really was started by just one dude. I can't remember his name, but there's an island called Sriracha off
Right.
the coast of Thailand, and they were making a family recipe for like 100 years.
Okay.
Dude basically goes and visits. He is ethnically Chinese from Vietnam, moves to Irwindale, California, ends up deciding to start a hot sauce company. Irwindale, I love it. And he was inspired by Thailand, but it's like a Vietnamese Chinese dude in California.
Thai woman created the sauce in the town of Sriracha, but it may be based on the Cantonese garlic and chili sauce that originated in Shunde, China. And the Cantonese immigrants settled in Sriracha in the early 1900s, blah, blah, blah. But then, yes, David Tran, a Vietnamese refugee, founded, how do you say it? H-U-Y.
Oh, Hoi Fong.
Hoi Fong Foods in California in 1980.
Do you
And
guys...
he's using Mexican peppers. He's using red jalapenos, which is interesting because any
That
chili sauce
interesting.
in Thailand is going to be bird's eye peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when he made the whole city smell? Like, all of Irwindale was like suing him and they had
Yeah.
to shut down the sriracha factory because they were like, the whole city is essentially like pepper sprayed almost.
It's so crazy. I like to go to Irwindale for the Renaissance Festival.
I like to go for the racetrack.
Nice.
I got my dad for his like 60th birthday. He got him like a thing where you have to drive a race car around.
Oh,
feel like
a
a big
car
man.
racetrack.
Yeah,
I thought you meant horse.
No.
No.
That made
no,
me
no,
sad.
no.
Bad.
That is
Josh.
bad.
Don't
Okay,
do a horse
how do you
race.
guys feel
They have
about
a right to work.
How do you guys feel about
I like
these?
them. Probably wouldn't buy
I think
them,
these
but
are
I think they're
incredible.
really interesting. I think they're really tasty.
I think
Yeah.
that they smell funny and isn't that kind of just so weird?
Yeah, well, it smells like a Chinese steam table restaurant.
I think it
Yeah.
smells like
You know?
like fake honey or something.
I could see
I
that
love it.
too.
Can I see the ingredients on it?
Yeah.
So sriracha
It
as
does
like
say
a category of hot sauce now just kind of means like fermented chili peppers, garlic, and sugar, right? Because those are the only ingredients in sriracha.
Essentially, yes, to
You
my
know?
understanding.
So I do think that okay. So let's break that down a little bit though, because I said it tastes like pickled peppers, and that is like that's like the
There's bell pepper,
fermented,
yeah.
That's how you pickle a
and
pepper.
it says bell pepper on here, and there are it fermented tasting. So
Yeah.
I think that they did something. I just don't know if it's for me.
Yeah, I think they're very specific.
Yeah.
I think not everyone's gonna like these, but I do feel like these are some of the most flavorful of the Doritos that we've tried.
Interesting.
I think they knocked it out of the park on this one. I
Great.
think these
Alright.
aren't something that I would reach for over my top 3, 4 favorite Doritos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as like execution goes, took a big swing, love it, very specific
Interesting
flavor
flavor.
profile.
It also
Wow.
feels like I'm so tired of companies being like, we have a new flavor. That flavor is cool ranch. It's like Cool Ranch, but a little less ranchy. Or like,
Yeah,
oh, like, do you know what I mean? They do like this huge.
Extreme nacho cheese
Yeah, they
this
do this
time.
like huge like product rollout
Yeah.
and PR push and everything. I'm like, I hate that. If you're gonna do a new flavor, like go full new flavor, or else I do not care. Don't but you're advertising on my Instagram.
I don't know. I like Anch.
And do that where it's like, we used to have strawberry and blackberry, and now we have mixed berry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just put them together. I can make that in my mouth.
My stomach hurts so bad.
I'm sorry, I got worked up.
Already?
I appreciate it.
And this is our first
Flamas.
2 chip taste tests today. Is that correct?
Ah!
Are they that hot?
Flamed?
I've never had the Flamas Doritos. There's so much seasoning on them.
I know. I'm like genuinely scared of
Thank
them.
you.
That one was way too seasoned for me.
We have to eat more chips after this, is what I was asking you.
Yeah, sorry, I stopped listening. I was
Why?
just
2
looking at the
chips in one day, Justine?
I thought it'd be fun.
I kind of like them. I like them better than the Flamin' Hot.
Can we bring back the limon, the chile limon Doritos, not the Dinamitas?
I know. Maybe the chili limon Flamin' Hots are way hotter than these. Am I right?
I
The
don't know.
Flamas don't taste very hot to me.
They're very sour, though. My first impulse was that it's making it feel like my mouth is sweating.
And that's how those made me feel. Nah,
What's
they're
the difference?
I don't know.
I think these are, to my recollection, these are more sour, but let me know otherwise. Wow, I really feel it.
Those are more sour to me. Those are limier to me. Or these are limier.
These are limier. These, I think, are more sour.
Yeah. Tart, like tangy tasting.
And these have some heat. These don't.
I'm very surprised that these aren't spicier. Like if you want a spicy lemon chip, I would buy these, right?
I would. But there are people that just absolutely want to get blasted by a sour chip. These are a super sour chip.
Unreal. That's past the brink for me.
Ooh.
That's past the brink.
We
of,
found your
hyperseasoning.
point.
We found my point break. Via con Diaz.
Yeah.
I love a woman-directed film.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to all jump out of a plane together after this.
I love
Yeah.
Lori
Oh my
Petty.
God. I love Lori Petty
Can we get Lori Petty on the show?
so
Yeah.
much. Does she date Keanu Reeves in Point Break? Is that like she's
Yeah.
his love interest,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
I like that. The whole thing is cool. It's such a cool movie. Flea
Yeah.
and Anthony Kiedis are in it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did Tank Girl.
Lori
Tank Girl?
Petty.
Lori Petty, Tank Girl.
I haven't seen.
Yes, and also League of Their Own, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But she had a horrible character to play.
I
Real whiner.
was thinking about the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I was like, I literally just saw Flea and like Anthony Kiedis. Like, I saw them somewhere, and then I remembered it was the Grammys. I think in my mind for one second, I was like, I literally just like saw them. Like, maybe I talked to them in my mind.
I think that's like living in LA though.
Yeah, they just presented an award at the
Like
Grammys.
sometimes you just see people, you don't know.
What's the last person you saw in the wild in LA? Like last celebrity?
That's famous.
Yeah.
How famous?
Well, I think like famous to you.
I have a good one.
Who?
It's just the one I can think of off the top of my head. It was like maybe a couple weeks ago. I saw Ron Livingston and Rosemary DeWitt
Whoa!
at the pet store.
At a pet store.
Do have to wrap this up.
Okay.
Well,
I can't talk about how I ran next to
No.
Jeremy Allen White on the treadmill.
you did?
Whoa, now we can't hear it because we
Going
got
to
our
get
back.
cut off.
All
That was the end of the
right.
story. I didn't
Okay,
talk to him. I
listen.
was too afraid.
So really quick though, let's talk about what we like the best.
So we're getting the eyes that we're not allowed to do that.
Give
So
them the countdown.
Number 1, Tapatio.
10
Number
seconds.
2, spicy sweet chili. Number 3, flamin' hot Cool Ranch.
I
Number
really like
4, Cool
these.
Ranch.
I really like these.
5, these are also good.
I really like these.
Golden Sriracha. Great
come
effort.
on.
Really good
Hey,
stuff.
and these were pretty good too. We weren't mad at these.
No. And these.
And hey, please check out Mythical Kitchen's first ever pay-per-view live stream. It's called Survive the Mythical Kitchen. I am putting the Kitcheneers through the toughest challenge yet. There's gonna be backstabbing, there's gonna be crying, there's gonna be like a little bit of cooking, but more backstabbing, and we have an incredible prize that they're actually going to want to win. I'm gonna be drinking. Emily is gonna be singing and falling through walls, I can only assume. It's on April 3rd,
If you know,
7
you know.
p.m. It's gonna be super, super fun. Get your tickets now at mythicalkitchenlive.com.
We got
Cheers.
so caught up talking about Doritos, we forgot to mention that.
Bye.
Bye.